Hello to you, my friends. What are we bloody playing today? We are playing a game called Papers, Please, and I'm gonna stop that weird, not quite Dutch, not quite South African, possibly a tiny bit of Eastern Europe somewhere accent, because that's just offensive to everybody. Hello, it's me again, your old buddy friend pal, Jim Sterling, and we're playing a game called Papers, Please, which is a new game that came out. It's a very interesting little game. You see, I've played it a little bit so far, couldn't keep myself away, because I was quite itching to have a go. And let's start on day 2. I'm going to have a little run through, show you what it's all about. Boom! So, in Papers, Please, you are a border checkpoint checking point man checking thing. You've got to keep your family alive on your minuscule pay while denying or allowing entry to your glorious country of Arstotzka. So, walking to work, it is November 24th, 1982, and the day begins. So, day 1 was kind of a tutorial level, it gets you used to it, but you don't need a tutorial level because your old buddy pal here is here to help you. So, as you can see, today we've got some new interesting things happening. Foreigners, if they have a valid passport, are permitted to enter this glorious nation of Arstotzka. What I've got to do here is check the passport information for discrepancies and let in both countrymen and visiting foreigners, so long as their details are valid. Let's begin. It's a very tense, terrifying game. You don't want to get it wrong. I have families on the line here. So here we go. Here we can choose to deny or approve, but first we've got to check everything out. So this guy, born 1944. His sex male, that checks out. His passport was issued in Outer Graus, and he's from Antegria. So one thing we need to do is check our rule book here, just to make sure that that all adds up. You get the basic rules here. Then go back, check out the regional map, and we're going to find Antegria on the map. Outer Graus, Outer Graus. So we know that it was issued in a correct city, because sometimes they can really trip you up on that. We have to check. This is the bit that has always tripped me up, I found so far. Check out the expiry date to make sure that it's valid, which it is, because it's 1982. This expires next year. That all looks above board to me. Yeah, everything looks fine. So, we're going to let him in. Let the right one in. And we have the next person come up. Who is it going to be? Okay, he is also from Antegria. That's good, I don't have to go back. Glorian, so that checks out. Expires. You think you're smart with your stupid coat? Clearly, he's pulling our fucking leg. So what we're going to do is go here and highlight the discrepancies. This is inspect mode. Check out that expiry date and check it against today's date. Discrepancy! Interrogate. What's a typographical error? Yeah, right. Yeah. I think not. Denied. Yeah. Okay, let's see what Aunt Molly Codlins is doing here. Issued in Shingleton from the United Federation. Let's make sure that's correct. Shingleton, yeah. That checks out the expiry date. The photo checks out more or less. Okay. Let's just check the seal and everything. The passport's correct. Right. By the good grace of me, welcome to the country. Yeah, don't fuck up. Let's just let someone else come on. Shit. So confident with my capricious godlike powers, I didn't even check the gender on the thing. Which, I would argue, is transphobic, because that person might not identify. So, but then again, we are in a dictatorial regime in the 80s, so I don't think that's going to fly here. But fortunately for me, no penalty, because it was just a warning. You will find as you play this, if you choose to play this, that is terrifying when you let people in, because eventually you have to check so much stuff that it becomes very scary when you let someone in and you dread seeing the pink slip come up. I'm wasting so much time talking your poor little faces off. Do apologise. I mean, I can leave these pauper scum waiting. Okay, Arstoska. Okay, he's coming back home. Checks out. Male. Okay. By the good grace of me, in you come. Finally. You'd be lucky that we'd let you in. Oh, sorry, we were already there. We're finding that. See, sometimes it may seem like this is a bit unnecessary what I'm checking, but the one time you don't check is the one time it will fuck you over. That much I've already learned. But this seems all valid and above board. This is one of those games where you can sit here and be anally retentive and check everything, but there'll be one thing you missed. And if you miss it, and you get penalised, your family could die. Okay. Orvechvona. Oh, got an invite to the Pink Vice. How nice. For all your fantasies. I don't know if you could get Christian Slater on such short notice. And again, if this was the 80s, he would be... I'm going to quickly abandon that train of thought and just quickly process this person. Let them in, I think. Everything seems above board. Come in and prostitute yourself happily and merrily. God bless you. Papers, please. I said I'd stop that, I'm sorry. Okay, where's this person from? Impor. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. That wasn't my fault. So, that's the end of day 2, a terrorist attack, and we have earned a cool $15, which isn't bad, but we have a hungry wife, a sick and hungry son, a hungry mother-in-law, and a hungry uncle. So this is where we have to kind of weigh being able to pay our rent the next day against keeping our family alive. And, you know, life's harsh in an 80s glorious regime. But let's cure the sun anyway. But the heat and the food's going to have to wait. Let's have another day of it. I think just going through this day again will, give you a nice idea of what this game's like, and then you can decide for yourself if you want to play and see more of it. So, this time around, because of yesterday's terrorist attack, we've got to regulate the non-citizens. So let's let them in and start processing. So this time around, they're going to need a valid stamping passport and a special document, an entry ticket, to let them in. So this guy's already a foreign visitor, we can tell from his passport. Entry ticket, valid on 82/11/25, so it's valid today, that's good. Where are we? Import. Dupe. Enkyo, that works. Expires works. Yeah, it looks good. Now, there are lots of reports in America of how the TSA and people who work for it are arseholes and mean to people and unnecessarily, rude and whatever. But playing this game puts you in their shoes and lets you feel the godlike power that they wield. So you can kind of understand. Because having this power of somebody's future, having that over them, being able to decide whether they can live or die in some cases, or whether they can have a future here, or whether they have to fuck off back to where they came from, which is probably worse and horrible. It's terrible. It makes you think, wow, this is a terrible situation, and people feel like this every day in some areas of the world, and it was even worse in areas in the past. But I'm the one with the clicky fucky stamps. What was I doing? Oh, sorry, my dear. I'll just sort you out. She is from another country, but doesn't have a little ticket. So, inspection time. Oh, hold on. First we need to bring up the... get it right. Bring up the rules. Now, inspection time. We have to click here, because something should be here, the ticket. Entry ticket section. Discrepancy. Interrogate. Okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, that checks out. Well done. I suppose we'll let you in. Ugh. Yeah. Apologies to the developer of this, because my churlish, sarcastic power tripping may make it sound like I totally missed the point of this game. But trust me, as much as I'm, having a laugh, making a fun time... Oh, more prostitutes, thank you. This is a surprisingly powerful and effective game when it wants to be. And I've only played it for an hour or two so far, but it's already kind of made me pause and think about a few things. It's very interesting, is this game. And obviously, a lot of it's just a memory game, just remembering what to do, and following the rules. But there's the tenseness of did I forget something? And then just some of the moral stuff where it's like, you've got to obey the rules, but some of these people have some interesting reasons for wanting to get in, and they may or may not have the required documents, but the government's going to find out whether you fucked up. So that's a constant thing. So it's really interesting in that manner. Arsovska import. No, he's coming to Arsovska. Sorry, I got confused for a second because I'm chatting. But everything does, I think, look above board. He looks like that. Let's just check import. Hi, Han. Okay, yeah, looks good. Take it. And your ticket. Sod off. Look at it. Job, so you'd be lucky if I fucking let you in. Alright, well, that's valid. I suppose that's valid. Everything looks alright. So I'm going to have to let you in. Kolechia. Let's check that out. Or Kolechia. I don't know. Oh, I'm an ignorant idiot. Doesn't know anything. But you seem okay. Okay, integrity aroused grouse. If memory serves, that's correct. Ingebrett Peter, valid 1982-12. That's good. Yeah, looks okay. Oh, that's it. Invalid use date. It's the little things. Now, I'm sure some of you even saw it and was shouting at the screen, you bloody fat idiot, you missed a thing. That's how it gets you. You get confident and think, oh, well, I've got this, I know what I'm checking for, and then straight away there's an invalid date on something. The next time it makes you really scrutinous until you get confident again and forget what you were doing. Okay, see, now I'm scrutinous. That's correct. Expires is correct. Colletia outer grouse. Ah, that is a discrepancy. That's the issuing city for another country. I got you. I don't know what that actually is. I've got to link it to something. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Oh, is that the best you've got? Oh, looks like I'm going to have to reach for my favourite stamp. The red stamp that says you are denied. Makes me feel like a big man. I have no power outside of this box, but in the booth, I am God. Well, let's bring up our roll sheets because he's decided not to put anything down. That's a funny chap. Aristotska so great, passport not required, right? Tell him passport is. Okay, I hear you. I come back again. You cheeky scamp. Off he goes. I wonder if we'll see that wacky character again. Well, you won't see that wacky character on this playthrough because this was just a nice little now bloody playing playthrough to show you a couple of levels and give you a taste of what this game is about, Papers, Please. A lot of people have been talking about it. They're excited for it, and with good reason. But here we are, with the rent and the food and the no money. Actually, I think I fucked this level up proper, so this may actually bring us to the end of the game. No. Okay, I was expecting to get a bit of a game over for that, but anyway. I won't take up any more of your time. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you're interested in checking it out, it's out on Steam now. So far, I'm having a really interesting time with it. It's not really progressed much beyond this type of gameplay. So, you know, obviously there's no shooting monsters and things, unless you're shooting down the monster of identity fraud with the gun of keen observation. I'll see you next time. Bye.